Hi friends, welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Katelyn and I like to film eyeshadow palette ranking and review videos, as well as the occasional other beauty content sprinkled in. So if you like indie makeup, if you like eyeshadow palettes, if you like beauty content in general, I highly recommend that you hit that subscribe button because I post 2 videos every single week. And for those of you that are not new here, my face is happy that you are seeing it again. And I'm very excited for today's video. Hold on one second because I have a giant box next to me that I need to lift up. My Glamlite and Scooby order arrived yesterday. I did do a look with it yesterday when I was getting ready to go to get my hair done, but I was running extremely late, so I didn't film this until right now. But anyways, let's take a look at this. I did order the entire collection, so I think they shipped it in the PR box, but this is not PR. I purchased this whole thing myself. But I thought the box was really cool. So this is the box that like straight up showed up at my doorstep, and I think that that is awesome, and I will probably try to keep this box, and if I ever have a giveaway big enough, I will be using it for that. But this is the inside. Oh god. Okay. This is the inside of the box. Isn't it adorable? I, like I said, have already opened everything because I played around with it yesterday and filmed a TikTok unboxing where if you want to see like my genuine reactions to opening everything, that will be on TikTok, Katelyn House Makeup. But if you just want to see what I got, let's just do that right now. Okay, so this is the Mystery Machine makeup bag. This is part of the reason that I ordered the entire collection because I thought this was adorable. So that's the makeup bag. So cute. I'm just gonna throw this on the ground. This is the Scooby Snack Lip Duo. This is what the products look like. They're pretty large for like a lip scrub and a lip mask. Like they're a decent size. I'm gonna just put the lip mask on right now because my lips are dry. And I really like the smell of it. I was gonna say the taste. You're really not supposed to eat it, but obviously it's on your lips, so you still get a little hint of it, but it's really good. Then we have the brush kit, which I did use in my first look, but this is what it looks like in the packaging. So there. And it also came with the blush duo. I didn't, for look number 1, I didn't show this on camera, just warning you, but I will in either today's look or probably today's look, so I don't forget. I'll make sure to demo this on camera. But look at the packaging. It has that lenticular packaging where it changes. So cute. I think these blush colors are perfect for summer. This box is giant and I don't have a ton of room right here. Anyways, we have the Daphne and Velma lip kits. Daphne's is a more pinky lip, which I did use yesterday, and Velma's is more orange. I'm not sure if either of these will go with the look I have planned today. We will see, but I did use the pinky one like I said yesterday, and if I don't use Velma's today, I will use it in the last look. Okay, this is the palette that is for face and body, it says, and I think it says that mainly because a lot of these shades are not safe for use around the eye area. I've talked about this in multiple videos. I feel like a lot of creators have talked about it, but essentially there's a certain pigments with the FDA, especially if a palette is cruelty-free and vegan, which this one is, the US FDA has not approved those for use around the eye area. So if you're selling in the US, you can't be marketing it as an eyeshadow palette. You have to say that it's not intended for use around the eye area. I'm a big believer in you do what you need to do. I know some people really truly have a reaction to that or don't feel comfortable putting that around their eyes, and if that's the case, then you're not going to want this because unless you plan to use this on your face, but there's really only 5 out of the 25 shades that are not marked as excluded for use around the eye area, so do with that what you want. For me, it doesn't bother me. But we have talc and mica in, I believe, all of the shades, both the eyeshadow shades and what they call body pigments. There is an 18-month open container. This is made in China, distributed out of California. And then this also has the lenticular packaging on it, which I just think is so cute. And then the last item is going to be the mirror, which I'm really excited about. So we have this Scooby-Doo mirror. How cute is that? I really like the Glamlite mirrors. They're a nice like handheld size, and they're not so big that they, sometimes I accidentally block my face with them in videos, but most of the time I'm able to not block my face. So anyways, that's everything that is like all of the products. So let's go ahead and move on into look number 1 that I did yesterday, and then you'll see this face again for look number 2. Let's do look number 1. I'm so excited. This palette actually, or this collection actually got delivered like right after I took a shower. So I'm really excited that that timing worked out for me to try this today. But that threw off. I wasn't going to film the intro with like soaking wet hair, especially when I'm just going to go get my hair done today. So might as well film my intro once I have my fresh dew, you know? All right, let's do the lip scrub really fast. This is the Scooby Snack lip scrub. I was debating putting this in a giveaway, but I decided I don't really have a lip scrub, so. And it's really cute. So I'm going to keep it. It smells really good. Like kind of cinnamony. Okay, if you accidentally get some in your mouth, it doesn't taste bad either. Don't eat it, but tastes like cinnamon sugar. This works out though, because I can put the sleeping lip mask in my nightstand and take my Blend Bunny lip oil out so that I can actually wear that out and about. I'm gonna try putting the lip mask on right now because we're just getting ready. I feel like that exfoliated really nicely. Now let's try this little lip mask. Same scent. Ooh, that is delightful. I feel like it tastes like a cookie or a Scooby snack. So we're going to do a look with the palette, obviously. I don't know what, because I have to go somewhat soon-ish. I've got like purple, yellow. So I'm going to start with one of the brushes from the collection. Just like a bigger blending brush, and we're going to start with this shade here. They don't have shade names, they're just numbered, but we're gonna start with that purple shade. I was nervous if this was gonna be light enough to use as like my first shade, and it looks like it is, so that's nice. Okay, I'm using this mirror. I haven't pulled the sticky stuff off yet, so let's do that together. So satisfying. Sticky thing off of here. Less satisfying. That one wasn't as sticky. I like the pigmentation of the purple shade. It's not quite as like dark as it looks in pan, but I do feel like it's actually, yeah, it's a little bit more sheer than it looks in pan, but I'm okay with that because if it looked like it looked in pan, it would be too dark for me, and hopefully it's one of those shades that you can build up. I'm not going to do that today, so I won't know if it is or isn't. Also, I just realized I never took any pictures of this palette. I just immediately went right in. Usually I try to take pictures before I start playing with shadows and swatching them, just so I can get like a good picture of the palette, but I never do anything with those photos, so why I do that, I don't know. I like this brush so far. I feel like it's working out pretty nicely as far as blending goes. Okay, cool. So next up, I'm gonna have to use one of my dirty brushes. I'm gonna take a Blend Bunny I think this is the B5 brush, and we're gonna go into this blue shade down here. I feel like this is gonna be slightly darker than the purple, so I think it'll be fun. And I kind of want to make this like a blurply look. Okay, now I'm gonna take this brush from the brush set, and we're gonna go into the darkest purple, this one here. All right, I was gonna go all matte and just put the green and the blue onto my lid, but I'm not gonna do it because there's a lot of shimmers in these palettes that I need to use. So we're gonna use this brush to pick up the shimmers, I think. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a brush we're gonna use to pick up shimmers. I'm gonna start with this green one here. And I am going to spray this with Fix Plus, although this feels like kind of that putty type of shimmer texture where you put your brush in and it just kind of moves and flakes, which is okay. I keep wanting to like hold the palette up to my face. Okay. That is a gorgeous green sparkly shimmer. I love that. Oh, with the purple, oh my gosh, I feel like Daphne. With the green, with her little like, what is it, scarf? Is that what we would call it? Yeah, a scarf. I don't know. I was like, what is that thing that you tie around your neck called? I'm not sure. Okay, next up we're gonna go into this teal shimmer here. I'm gonna flip to the other side of that same brush. This one is less, no, never mind. I just didn't dig my brush in as hard as I did on the other one. I was gonna say it's less putty-like, but that would have been an untrue statement. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. I'm gonna go back into the green a little bit, just to blend. Okay, you could definitely leave this here. I'm not going to. I'm gonna grab one more shimmer. I'm gonna take this ME8 brush from Made by Mitchell, and we're going into that, I don't know if I already pointed at it, this dark shimmer. Purple shimmer here. Spraying it with Fix Plus again. Well, not spraying it again, but like each shade I've sprayed with Fix Plus. You guys get it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I lost a little too much of that teal, so I'll have to go back into that shade. All of these shimmers are gorgeous. Like seriously, they're all so pretty. Obsessed. Love it. Okay, that's basically gonna be the eye look. I'm gonna do the same mattes on bottom that I did on top. I will... Oh, I'm probably, I was thinking I might go in with this shimmer in the inner corner, but I might just do a light green, like, highlighter in the inner corner, because I don't know that I want it to go blue, green, blue. So I'm probably going to use something not in the palette. I'm sorry. It's just going to be my face highlight, though, so it'll be okay. It'll be the Scooby-Doo, hold on. It'll be the highlighter that they came out with their Halloween launch. There's a light green highlighter in there. So if you're a big Scooby-Doo fan, you probably have this too. If you're not, I'm sorry, but you probably have a light green highlighter or shimmer somewhere in your collection. So I will be back to show the finished look number 1. Okay, here's the finished look. I gotta be really quick because I'm so late to leave. I don't love it. I tried this tinted moisturizer, which is too dark for me, even though I bought it in the shade 0. So it's just, I don't like my base, and then I was in such a hurry because I'm running so late that I just don't think it looks that great. But anyways, the eye makeup look, love. I don't like the lashes I grabbed because I just grabbed the lashes closest to me, which are the Leo lashes from Melt, and I just feel like they always look janky when I put them on. I did put the Daphne lip kit on, and I put the blush. I will show actual application of those products in the other looks, but for the sake of time, I left it off. Obviously, I used that highlighter I showed earlier. But anyways, let me know what you think of look number 1. I don't actually have any plan. Well, I'm going to my mom's house, but aside from that, I don't really have plans today. No offense to my mom if she's watching, but I mean it more in a way of I can do whatever I want with my makeup. I don't have concerns about it not looking awesome because my mom loves me anyway. But I got these stencils from Love Sienna, and I thought it might be fun to try one of these stencils today. I'm just gonna do this one right here. It's like just kind of a funky shape, so we'll see how it goes. And I have never used these stencils before. When I've used other stencils, I always like to put them on the back of my hand first, just to, so they're not as like sticky. Okay, I'm gonna use the brushes from the brush set where I can, but because we're doing the stencils, I might need to reach for slightly smaller eye brushes. Just so I can kind of control what I'm doing. So on that note, I'm going to start with the Blend Bunny Cosmetics B2 brush. It's this really tiny, like little bullet brush. I think this brush shape is great for like stamping shadows on. And I have not given much consideration to what type of look I want to do, or like what colors. Okay, maybe it's because I've been seeing all these Nomad Cosmetics videos, but I kind of like this like neutrally dark green corner, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with like the darkest green in that green row, and just going to run that right along this stencil. So next up, I'm going to take a BH Cosmetics. This is a number 10 brush. They just number them within their collections, but it's a slightly bigger bullet brush. We're going to go into the green that is like just a step lighter than that other green. And we're just going to stamp over kind of the outside part of what we just did, but like overlapping a little bit. This green is like such a good shaggy green, like the color of his shirt. I mean, the lightest green is for sure the color of his shirt, but I feel like this green just like matches that same vibe. This green is like the combo of his green shirt with his brown pants. Now I'm going to take this Blend Bunny B4 brush, which is just a small blending brush, and we're gonna take this brown shade up here. Calling an audible, we're not gonna do the brown, we're gonna do this like grungy yellow down here. And I'm just blending this along the edges of what we did before, trying to create a just nice gradient of all those 3 greenish shades. Like, it's kind of like a grungy green vibe. These stencils are definitely like Instagram, like eye art vibes for sure. We'll see it at the finished look if it's something that I'd feel comfortable like wearing out and about, but I'm gonna, as of right now, guess that it's gonna be a no. You can, I mean, if you're more confident than me, also don't let me make you feel self-conscious about wearing this out and about. I'm going off of my own confidence level. It's not like a perfect blend, but I'm gonna see what it looks like when we take the stencil off and see what we need to fix. I mean, I think I can work with this. All right. So what I kind of want to do with this is just not pack the shimmers on with like a flat brush and Fix Plus like I normally do, where it makes them really opaque. I want to sort of like dust them to get sort of an iridescent color, like an iridescent shimmer happening. Some of the green kind of fell out a little bit on the lid, but I'm not going to worry about that. And these might be really opaque shimmers that don't really do what I am envisioning in my head, and that's okay, but I want to try it. So this is a Lunar Beauty LBE 5 brush. I don't know if I actually showed it in camera. There you go. And we're going to start with this shimmer up here. And doing it this way, I'm going to have a lot of glitter fall out, but that's okay. This shimmer is absolutely stunning. And I would definitely do this shimmer and that brown matte for like a 2 shadow done look for work if I was in a hurry. That would be gorgeous. This literally is giving like Scooby snack vibes. Oh my gosh, that's such a pretty brown. Okay, so next up, I think... okay, next up, I think I'm going to go into this brown here. I don't know if I'm going to do browns all the way across, but... we're gonna go into the second kind of brown shimmer. Ooh, this one kind of has like a orangey. Yeah, it's like more of an orangey brown. It is in the orange row, but I don't know, maybe I'm dumb. It's okay. Can't all be brilliant all the time. Okay. So now I want to go into one of the green shimmers, but do the same thing. We have the like horns that Hela wore in the Thor movie, right? The one that Kate Blanchett played? Am I crazy? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Okay. Anyways, we're gonna go into the dark green shimmer here. I'm not gonna put this one all the way up because it is pretty dark, even just fluffing it. So I'm just gonna kind of like work it like there. Almost to create more of like a wing shape with this weird shape we have happening. These shimmers are definitely very opaque, even without Fix Plus, a flat brush. Like I said, you're like not even using your finger, just using like a fluffy brush to pack them on. They have a lot of pigmentation to them, which is nice. Like I said, it's just, every shimmer is different. There's some shimmers that are going to be more opaque, some that aren't. So it's all good. I think I'm gonna go back in with that original shimmer that we did, that like Scooby snack looking one, and just fill in the rest of that. But I don't really want to introduce another new color here. Although this ended up darker than it did over there, but that's okay. I don't know if this is my favorite look I've ever done, but I did have fun doing it. So that says something, right? Sometimes it's just fun to mess around with makeup. It doesn't actually have to look like good all the time. We'll see. Sometimes these kinds of looks, once you do the rest of your makeup, it all kind of comes together. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen this time, but I'll come back and we'll see how we feel about the finished look. I just realized that I was supposed to be using the blush duo on camera. because I already have the Rosé and Brunch blush from Danessa Myricks. That was my cream blush, but I'm down to top it with this like corally pink shade. I'm gonna go in a little bit lightly because I do already have blush on, but I'm always down to add more blush, especially a powder over a cream. I just realized I can't see anything because I didn't take the sticker off this mirror. There we go. Okay, so that's a little bit of a lot, but you know, it's always good to have like start off with extra blush because blush sort of wears off throughout the day, kind of like just disappears. So at least that's what the makeup artist who did my makeup for my wedding told me. But I'm also happy to be a blush hubby girly, you know? Okay, that being done, now I'll come back for the finished look. Oh wait, or the lips. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use one of these lips. We'll find out in a second. Okay, here is the finished look number 2. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, this isn't a look I would like wear to the grocery store, and I'm comfortable wearing like really bright colorful looks, but this is a lot for me personally. But I think I'll be able to get like really pretty pictures of it, and I do really like how it turned out. I feel like the face pearls made the like eye look work. The shimmers in this palette, especially the ones that I used today, are so pretty. That light brown shimmer is gorgeous and will probably be like a staple neutral shimmer that I reach for. It is so pretty. I didn't wet my brush. I didn't even use a flat brush. I didn't use my finger. I didn't use anything that is going to help that shimmer perform, and it is so wet and metallic looking on the lid. It is really, really pretty. But yeah, that I will do a less intense look tomorrow to give you all an idea of probably something you would actually want to recreate. But I do think this color combo, like ignoring the kind of intense shape and the gems, this is a pretty color combo. You could do those same mattes in your crease and then cut the crease with the brown shimmer, and it would be a very, very pretty look and more wearable than what I have right now. But anyways, let me know what you think of this look in the comments. Let's move it on along. Oh, before we move it along, I did not feel like doing the orange lipstick, so I used my Gerard Cosmetics lip pencil in Bel Air, and then that's more of like a pinky lip, which I felt like it was a little too pinky, so I went over it with the Velma lip gloss, which is the orange gloss, and I think I got more of like a neutrally color to the lips. Neutral, I shouldn't say neutral, but it's like more, it's not really pink or orange, it's kind of in the middle of that, which I think works really well for this look. But anyways, now let's move along to look number 3. Look number 3, I know this hair's a hot mess. I went swimming and then just put it up. I'm gonna do a wig because I need to get a Wig Wednesday look in. So long story short, that's why my hair looks like garbage, because I don't feel like doing it. I'm just gonna put it in wig and then I'm gonna shower and then the end of my day. So I want to do something with the blues here. I'm wearing a blue shirt. I think that will be fun. I do have some other like colorful look ideas. So if you're not following me on Instagram or TikTok, Katelyn House Makeup, I will likely be doing more content with this palette over there. Or if y'all are like really wanting more content with this palette, let me know in the comments, and maybe I will try to work another video in there. I will say it is very rare and almost never happens where I do multiple videos with one palette, just because of the nature of YouTube. I know a lot of you that will comment will be like, no, we'd watch whatever, but to be honest, most people don't watch whatever, and if it's not a brand new palette, people aren't watching the content. So anyways, we're just gonna get into the look. So I'm gonna do a shape that I think Betty Jean from the Batty Bean channel, I think she's the one that showed me this initially, but it's a look that I do where I layer mattes in like a smoked out wing and then just top the shimmers over it. I think that will be really pretty with these blues. And then maybe we get wild and put the like orange in the inner corner. That could be fun. This is the perfect brush. This is one of the brushes from the Scooby and Glamlite collection. It's a little angled liner brush. We're gonna go into the darkest blue shade here. And I have prepped my lids with the About Face Shadow Fix Primer. I always use eyeshadow primer for my looks. I know some people, oh gosh, I messed that up, but that's okay, because we're gonna put shimmer all over it. Whoopsies. And we're gonna smoke this out with that other blue matte, so it's not really a big deal. This blue matte is a little bit patchy. If I just wanted to do a shadow wing with it, it's like a oh my god, I'm really struggling today, you guys. I was not meant to do makeup today. Today's normally a day that I don't do makeup, but my weekend was kind of crazy, so I didn't film as much as I would have liked. So here we are. But normally I wouldn't be filming a video today. Today is normally a day that I'd be just getting errands done, and that's it. But here I am. I was supposed to do laundry. I have quite a few. So I'm just talking about random stuff. I'm sorry. But let me know when you do your laundry if you struggle with this. I will do my laundry. I have like, you know, 3 different like baskets where I have them sorted. And I will do the loads. And then I will let them sit there for weeks before I put them away. And then it gets to the point where my husband starts to get a little bit annoyed with me. And so I promised him that this weekend I'd put my laundry away. Because the issue is, once I have the baskets full of the clean laundry, my dirty laundry's just on the floor in the closet, and that's what gets him annoyed. So, anyways, I was supposed to put my laundry away today, and I haven't done it. So, I'm gonna have an angry husband on my hands. I'm gonna take this Real Techniques in Victoria Lynn brush. This is the 043, and I'm gonna go into this lighter blue here. And it's okay that these wings look really messy and gross. I will fix them. Oh, by the way, on that last clip, if my lighting looked weird, I realized one of my lights wasn't turned on all the way. And I didn't realize it till after I stopped filming, but if it looks super weird, I guess I will have tried to fix it in like my editing, but just a warning. That's pretty. I feel like if I clean that up, that wouldn't look terrible. I'd need to build this dark blue back up, I think, because we're not really, there's some spots where the pigment's not really grabbing. So now we're gonna go in with all the blue shimmers. I'm gonna start with this Cinderella, with this Sigma Cinderella E55 shading brush. We're gonna go into the lightest blue shimmer down here. Ooh, that's a really pretty shimmer. Okay, flipping over to the other side of that same brush, we're gonna go into the next darkest blue shimmer here. I don't know if I'm gonna bring this one all the way up to my crease, because now I feel like we're getting kind of like dark with the base and I don't have anything in the crease, so I might have to take that light shimmer and just kind of go over the top with it. We will see though. Oh, you know what? This isn't as dark as I thought it was gonna be. I think we're okay. It shears out a little bit, so that's good. I bet you could pack that on though if you really wanted to. And I don't know if I said it, but I am spraying all of these shimmers right now with Fix Plus. I think that's what I've done with the other looks, but I will have mentioned it hopefully. Oh, funny story about the last look for those of you that don't follow me on Instagram. I had specifically said in that last look that that wasn't really a look I would wear to the grocery store, but you know, I still liked it and it was fine for me going to see my mom. Well, on my way home from my mom's house, my husband asked me to stop at the grocery store. So I did go into the grocery store with that look. I will admit that I wore my sunglasses the entire time. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to a Alter Ego number 6 brush and go into the darkest blue shimmer here. Ooh, that is a very deep shimmer. That is really pretty. I bet that would be like a gorgeous smoky eye. Like you could pair that with just a neutral palette and get such a pretty dark blue smoky eye with that. That is a stunning dark blue. And I kind of just took that all the way out because I really liked that shade. So we're just creating kind of a graphic eye with this today. Not normally what I do with this look, but this is where I was gonna say the music takes us, but where the makeup took us, where the makeup takes us. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, here's a close-up of those shimmers. I just really need to clean it up at this point, and then I will come back for the end of the look because, one sec, I have a Scooby-Doo themed gem pack from Manic Gems. Follow them on Instagram if you're not already. It's Manic, M-A-N-I-C, Gems, 2 words. Anyways, they will occasionally have like movie TV show themed gem packs, music themed gem packs. Like they'll do stuff on their Instagram, and I grabbed this one. I have a Harry Styles one and I have a Beetlejuice one. But anyways, I thought it would be really fun to add some of these gems to this look today because it's Scooby-Doo, you know? So I will be back. I ran the lighter blue matte on my lower lash line. I didn't want it to be as intense, so I didn't use the darker blue matte. And then I popped this orange in the inner corner, and then I also went over it with my face highlight, which is, I'm using the Clever Kind Chic Celestial Pop, but it's just this like really icy white highlighter. So I just went over that so that we could brighten up the inner corner a bit. But now it's gem time. That's the look. It probably isn't super even, but I can't keep doing this and fixing it, and I just don't have the patience for it. So we're going to wrap this up. I'll come back with the lips, lashes, everything all done, and then chat through my thoughts on this palette so far. Here's the finished look. I am wearing the Paige wig from INH, if you were curious. I, for some reason, cannot get these bangs to cooperate with me today, which I've worn this wig in the past for a TikTok, and well, not like I just tried it on for a TikTok and I felt like it worked with me more than it is right now. Maybe it's because my forehead is sweating, and so these bang hairs are just sticking to my forehead. That's probably it. As you can tell, I'm not in the best of moods, so we're just gonna get through this video and move on with our day. So let me talk through each of the products. First up, let's chat about the Velma lip kit. So I actually am wearing the Velma lip gloss again for this look. I tried to put this lipstick on. I don't like the color of this lipstick on my skin tone. It's just a little dark for me. I think maybe if I did an all orangey look with the palette, it could work, but any of these other looks, it's just too much for my taste with the lipstick and the eye look. So I could do without the lipstick, but I will say I really like this lip gloss. I have it paired with the Half Magic Beauty lip liner in Ballerino, and I do think the orange like sparkly gloss, like I like it. I think it's pretty. I like the glosses a lot. Chatting about the Daphne lip kit, I thought I used this for look number 1. I think I did. It's really pink, the lipstick, but I feel like it worked. It's a lighter pink, but it's pink. But I think I still liked it. I definitely felt like I will get more use out of this lipstick and lip gloss combo than I will the Velma one. Although I think I just broke this lipstick. Nope, got it. Okay. The brushes I liked a lot. It's not like a complete brush set. It's only 4 brushes, and I feel like they're kind of unique brushes, and you wouldn't be able to do like a full eye look with just those 4 brushes, but I do like the brushes. I didn't have any issues using them. I think the quality of them is really nice, so liked those a lot. So the makeup bag, I actually have all of my eye paints, so About Face Beauty, House Labs, Danessa Myricks, Half Magic Beauty, all of them are in here, and I have it right here so I can stare at this every day because I think that makeup bag is adorable. What other products? Was that it? Oh, the mirror. Mirror's fine. Mirror's good. Good quality. Like I said, I think before, this is a smaller handheld mirror, so I can still see what I'm doing without necessarily blocking my face in videos, although I do know I still do that sometimes. But anyways, really like the mirror. Oh, the lip scrubs. Oh my gosh. Those, I think I mentioned this. If I didn't, I mentioned it in my TikTok, but I was planning on doing, like, putting those in a giveaway because I was like, I don't really need a lip scrub and a lip mask. I love them. Absolutely love them. They're great. The unsung heroes of this collection. Last but not least, let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. So I've now done 3 looks with this palette. I've used 16 of the 25 shades. So a decent amount of the palette. I feel like the shimmers and the mattes work really well. I haven't had any issues. I didn't blend that dark blue shade, which is a shade that I could foresee not you, but like people having an issue with, just because, I don't know, I just felt like it could be a drier, patchier shade, but to be fair, I was just applying it as like a shadow liner, which sometimes happens with shadow liners. They just go on dry and patchy. So I don't know. That one I'm questioning if you blended it, how that would blend. For me personally, I didn't have any issues with any of the shades. I really liked all of the shimmers. I especially think that the like neutral shimmer up here and then like low-key these 2 shimmers down here, I think those are gorgeous. I think you can get a lot of fun and different looks with it. I have a lot of ideas for this palette, so I will definitely keep playing with it. So far for me, this is like so much better than the first Scooby-Doo collab that they did. I actually decluttered those palettes because I really did not get along with that formula, and I don't know if it was just because it was too deep and I didn't feel like I could get those shades blended out, whereas these palettes don't, or this palette doesn't go quite as deep. I really don't know, but I really like this palette. It reminds me of the quality of the Barbie palette, which I love. I could definitely see myself, like these two being the palettes that I reach for the most from Glamlites, these two being the Barbie and the Scooby-Doo one. But anyways, so far, happy with it. I do a few different video series on my channel if you're new here. Every month I rank every eyeshadow palette that I reached for in that month. So if you want to hear like my ongoing thoughts on these palettes, I definitely recommend subscribing because I just kind of rank the palettes as I continue to use them, share my thoughts. I also am, as of this year, doing a Palette Palooza series where I use, once I've used every single shade in a palette, and I do like 10 palettes at a time, I go through and talk about my favorite shade, my least favorite shade, the price, the like, you know, just like more detailed thoughts than like what I can get in these first impressions videos. Although a 3 looks video is more of a review video than a first impressions at this point because I have used it at least 3 times. Well, for this, I have used it 3 times, but I mean like I've gone to use it 3 times. I've worn it all day. I've seen how the formula is performed with a variety of shades. But anyways, that's it for me. Let me know which of the 3 looks was your favorite in the comment section down below. And with that, I will see you all next time. Bye!